This is how I play the game! Oh my god! What the fuck?
Holy shit! That is an epic fucking intro, dude.
I have to warn everyone. Warning. What you may see right now is going to be absolutely disgusting.
Sound good?
Alright, sounds good to me.
We actually started off today with some special Christmas music on the pre-stream. That's right. It's hilarious to me because, you know, most of the time, well, I say, no, most of the time, pretty much all the time, on my pre-streams, I run remixes of my own stuff. Remixes that fans have made over the years, you know, like commentary on gameplay and the like, and they remix that into music, and I play that on the pre-streams, okay? Well, today I decide, well, it's Christmas week. 1 week until Christmas today, right? I'm gonna play some Christmas music. Immediately, you got the people in chat, what is this music? Christmas music? What is this? I don't like this, man. It's like, wait a minute. You're the same person who sits here and complains constantly that you don't like the fact that I do the other music all the time. And you say you want variety, play something different. So here it is the week before Christmas, you know, let's celebrate the holidays. Oh, you don't like the Christmas music. Like, then what do you want? You know, if you want your own personal soundtrack, maybe you should just play your music on in your house. Or in your own headphones, on your own device, and not worry about what I play on my streams. Okay?
He almost got me toxic. He almost got me toxic. What I need to do...
I do have a quite large tips goal set up for this week. Okay? You can see that at the top of your screen. I'm trying to raise funds via tips to help with my year-end taxes. If I can raise this amount of funds, this is going to get me a large head start on the taxes. It's going to allow me to pay my tax attorney so that they will actually file my taxes for me. And then it's going to allow me to have some funds to actually pay those taxes, okay? When you're self-employed, this is just a necessary evil. It's not like when you have a job with a salary or a weekly pay where you can just have taxes deducted from your paycheck every week instead. You end up with these lump sums, and that's kind of the situation I'm in. It sucks, but it happens every year. And every year I gotta get through it one way, and this is, I said, hey, if I set up a goal right now, and if I can raise this goal in the next week, it'll be great because it'll allow me to get off on the right foot for 2020. Instead of being behind the 8 ball and now being in trouble and everything, this would be amazingly positive for me to get a good head start on 2020, okay? So that's what this tips goal is for, alright? On Monday was the first day that I announced the goal. You guys were very supportive, and then in the meantime, someone actually tipped me $100 during my day off.
This is the year of the cheap cash grab. Give me the money.
Okay? Now, they did it during my day off, and I don't know if they intended to have that be public or not, because they purposely seem to have done it when I wasn't streaming. So I'm not going to announce anything about that, because I don't know if that person wanted credit for it or not. But thank you to the person who tipped me $100 during my day off, okay? So, now I'm back. 6 straight days of streaming to try to raise the rest of this this goal. If you like my streams, you like everything I do, and you want to see me be successful, and you want to help me out right now with the year-end stuff that I really need help with, please consider tipping me during the streams during the coming week, okay? You know, very matter-of-factly, I do need the help right now, and it would help me tremendously if you could tip me and get me, you know, towards hitting this goal, okay?
I need that money. I really do. I need that money to pay my bills. I don't do a drama fest. I don't do fucking toxic streams of making fun of people. Instead, I actually focus on putting out positive content, which, by the way, is way harder than the shit that those morons do. They take the easy way out to try to get popularity and make a buck, while I actually work my fucking ass off to put out fun stuff for you guys on a daily basis, okay? I'm being real honest with everyone. Just making an edited YouTube video is very easy. Doing live improv reactionary commentary is tough. The hard shit is sitting here playing the raw games. That's the hard part. Streaming is way harder than just editing videos for YouTube. Okay, it is. Real talk.
Snake Eater, what's going on, Snake? Did a 50-bit cheer and asked if I've ever been mugged or robbed while doing things. Well, no. I've been very lucky. You know, I've never been out and actually, you know, had someone try to hold me up or anything like that. The closest I would say is, you know, I've been to New York City many times. New York City, at least back when I was younger, in the 80s and 90s, did not used to be a very safe place. There used to be people on the streets who would literally do their best to try to distract you so someone could come up and pickpocket you or steal your stuff you're holding and stuff. It was pretty messed up back then. Now, I haven't been to the actual city in a long time. I haven't been to the city in a very long time. So I don't know what it's like in the modern day. But back when I used to be there, it was a pretty rough and tumble place, okay? So, there you go. But no, I've never actually actively been trying to been held up or anything like that. No, that's never happened to me, okay? I'm sure that's for various reasons. Number one, because I try to stay in very open public areas. Don't go into narrow alleyways. Don't go into the wrong part of town, as they say. In addition, I am a almost 6 foot tall guy, so I would think if you're going to hold someone up, or if you're going to rob someone, you probably look for someone who maybe it's a little bit easier. You know, a group of kids who are by themselves, or smaller people or whatever. You know what I mean? Like people who aren't physically as big as me. You might think, oh, that would be the person who would be the core target of someone who's going to steal or rob, rather than, you know, someone who might give them some trouble. All right? Not to say that I would give them trouble, because that's insanely stupid. Why risk your actual bodily harm and your life over, what, a couple bucks or whatever you got on you at the time, right? It ain't worth it. But I'm just saying, I think I've been lucky. You know, if I were born a 5 foot tall woman, I hate to say it, but probably I would be a more prime target for that kind of illicit activity versus being lucky to be a relatively tall guy who, you know, basically people were like, well, all right, maybe I won't mess with that guy.
What? What?
Versus this other person over here seems like a more easy target, right? So there you go. No, and that is the case. M5NSX says it doesn't matter if they're carrying a gun. And you're right. If they're carrying a gun, that's different. But we're talking like just in general, trying to rob someone or whatever. It's different. Okay? It doesn't even make any sense. This doesn't make any sense. Someone's trying to reference something that I said in an old video and take it completely out of context and not what I actually said. And basically try to say, oh, no, you're in trouble. Blah, blah. All right, you're an idiot. So thanks for the $1 tip, stupid. I'm not even going to derail the stream with your nonsense. Pinky cheered and said, my dad said, if you clear through again, he's going to shoot me in my sleep. Well, first of all, that's very fucked up. You might think that's funny to say. It's not. It's super fucked up. And although you might like dark humor, not everyone does, especially those who actually have, like, stuff happen to them. So, don't joke about that shit on my streams, number one. Number two, I'm sorry that I have throat problems. I really am. I wish I didn't. I do. Sorry. That's life, and you got to deal with it. If you want to be here, tough titties. But thanks for the cheer. Alright, The Last Rambo did a 100-bit cheer. He says, if Street Fighter 6 comes out, reuses several assets from Street Fighter 5, but has a gameplay similar to the classic Street Fighter game, along with the addition of 5 skills and triggers, what do you think about it? If another Street Fighter comes out, and I'm going to play it, it has to have gameplay mechanics of classic Street Fighter. It can't be, oh, we throw away all the old school elements that were always essential to playing a Street Fighter game, and were always good, in order to make a game that's dumbed down for a bunch of dumb kids, and it's just basic pattern play. Because that's all Street Fighter 5 is. It's really fucking repetitive and boring pattern play. It's nothing fun about that game at a high level at all. To anyone who's played a better Street Fighter game, it's like atrociously bad playing it. You're like, oh my god, I can't believe how bad this fucking game is. But people are dumb. I hate to say it. They're ignorant. They don't realize that much better games have been out there. Most people who are playing Street Fighter 5 have never really majorly played another Street Fighter game from the past to understand the difference. And because the game is so hyped up and so much money put into it by Capcom for promotion, etc., people just keep buying the hype. So I'm more wise to it, and I'm not going to waste time on it. But I could care less what the game looks like. If you say reuse assets, right? If they reuse assets from Street Fighter 5 to make Street Fighter 6, go ahead. I don't care about how the game looks. I just care about how the game plays. That's how it's always been for me. Like, I don't care if a game has 2D graphics or 3D graphics, if it's pixel shaded or if it's full on, you know, really well shaded graphical engine. I don't care about you reusing assets at all. What I care about is, keep in mind, I come from the era of the sprites for the Street Fighter Alpha series were literally reused in like 10 games. Like Street Fighter Alpha 1, 2, 3, the entire Versus series, like X-Men vs. Street Fighter, Marvel vs. Capcom 1 and 2, all those games reused the same exact sprites over and over and over again for like the greater part of 5-6 years. It was the same sprites in every fighting game, okay? So I don't give a shit about what a game looks like. What I care about is how it plays, okay? So, please understand that, and know that if Street Fighter 6 comes out, I care about the gameplay mechanics, not how the game looks.
And I don't know if Street Fighter 6 will ever come out at this rate, because they literally have found a way to make people who are very stupid keep spending money on a game that's very bad, and people are so dumb they keep dropping money on this dumb fuck game over and over. I mean, how many people have bought Street Fighter 5 3 times already? And the game, it's one thing if, okay, it's a good game, they keep improving it. No, it's actually a bad game, and it just gets worse. But people are so stupid, they give more money. Right? Why am I toxic? More toxic, more toxic. Anyway, I have no faith in Capcom making another good Street Fighter after the way that they handled this one, so just saying.
Hashtag Phil don't skip games. Tip me another $1 says, would you explain how Street Fighter 5 Champion Edition is worse than vanilla Street Fighter 5? The consensus states that the game is improved. I didn't say it was worse than Street Fighter 5. What I said is it keeps getting worse. Want to know why it keeps getting worse? Not because of the gameplay. Because the game itself, the core elements are bad. It doesn't matter how much they tweak the game. You can't change the core design of your game. The core design gameplay of Street Fighter 5 is pattern play. Guessing and pattern play. It's not reactionary gameplay. It's not a strategy with footsies. It's called, I have a pattern that works with this character, and I do it the entire fucking time, and I never variate from said pattern, and I'm somehow supposed to enjoy this game. What it is, Street Fighter 5 is made for dumb people who don't understand how competitive fighting games are supposed to be. I'm sorry. It just is. There's nothing high-level thought or anything in that game when it comes to being a competitive player in it. It's just not. It's just really slow, really boring, repetitive guessing game. Not fun at a competitive level when there's so many other games out there that are better. Like, literally every other fighting game out there at a competitive level, at this point, I would say is better than Street Fighter 5, okay? So, I'm sorry, you can, we have new characters, and we lowered the input delay, and, you know, now we have a level 2 V skill, everyone has a second V skill. I don't care, your core gameplay sucks. You never changed the core gameplay of your game. It's the same fucking game from launch, only with less delay, and more V skills and more characters. It still sucks. You know, they're not addressing the core problem that the core gameplay mechanics are garbage. So, I'm not going to say that it's, I'm not going to pussyfoot around it and sugarcoat it. The game stinks. Okay? Sorry I don't like it. Sorry that I've played millions of better fighting games, and I don't want to waste my time with a piece of shit. Just because it's hyped up by Capcom and people are gullible.
Every single day he comes in, he's toxic. Basically, the stream was very toxic.
Golden Colts, I have no idea what the hell you're talking about, and you're wasting your time spamming the stream chat asking it a million times. I don't know what you're saying. I don't even know what the fuck you're talking about, dude. It sounds like something weird, and no, I'm not going to completely derail my stream to do whatever you're talking about. Sorry. I really have no idea what you're talking about. Internet famous McCroy gifted a sub to Golden Colts. So congratulations, Golden Colts, on getting a gifted sub. I know you'll appreciate it. And thank you to Internet famous McCroy for the support. Pula Flat cheered and said, I hope you're having a great day. You misread my last cheer. It made it seem like I was being negative. I misread your last cheer. Okay. Well, let's take another look.
You asked if clearing my throat and burping into the mic is an inside joke. The answer is no, it's not. It's just something that sadly I happens all the time. I have issues where those things happen on stream and you just have to deal with them. All right? Sorry. What the what? Tip me $1 saying, I'm a big fan of your content. I feel like you're my only friend. Well, just so you know, to clarify, I'm not your personal friend. I don't know who you are. However, I understand that some people may feel like they have a connection to me via a kinship as gamers or as people, because I share stuff with you guys every day and you know about the stuff I go through. Maybe you find a little bit of kind of association with that. Maybe you've been through some of that stuff yourself, and I appreciate the support and I appreciate the sentiment. However, understand I'm not really your close friend. That's not a good thing to say. Let's be realistic here.
Ducky Smurf says, if I hit the $2,000 tip goal, will I be financially good until April? No. It will take care of my taxes at the end of the year, like I've explained, Ducky Smurf. I don't know why you haven't been listening. This goal is so that I can pay my tax attorney, and I can get them to file my state taxes, and I can pay my state taxes. That's what this goal is for. Period. After that, anything that happens after that, I don't know. No, it's not going to take me through several months. It's just going to get rid of my tax issue, okay? I've said this a million times this week. Joker is real. Tip me $1 so I should restream the restreamer. It would be surprising and hilarious. It would also be pretty hypocritical, considering the fact that I said that it is completely illegal to do so. It would be pretty hypocritical of me to do that, although in reality, legal-wise, it would be completely legal, because I'm just restreaming my own stolen content, in which case I own it. So, I could do it if I wanted. However, I actually have talent. going to entertain you guys by answering your questions tonight, rather than just doing the lowest common denominator of what you could consider entertainment and illegally restreaming someone else to make fun of them all night, which is what a fucking complete pussy, asshole, talentless hack does. I'll actually entertain you tonight myself. Ooh, Oat Zider. Boy, I have no idea how to pronounce your name, but thank you for the $1 tip. Says, what about a new style, a new beard or hairstyle, maybe to cover up a bald spot that I got? Well, first of all, it's right here is what you're talking about, right? I can't really look at it at
That's disgusting. Oh my god. Ah!
the same time as I show it. That's from this. Watch this. Right? What bald spot's not there? It's because of these stupid headphones that I have this. I never had any issue with my fucking hair until these goddamn headphones, wearing them every day. Not this particular pair, but just headphones in general. It wasn't until I became a full-time,
Bigger.
you know, direct capture gameplay / streamer that this happened. My hair was fine. I was gorgeous, flowing, beautiful locks of hair. And now instead I've got this fucking stupid thing in the middle of my head because of these goddamn headphones all fucking day.
I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct.
It's not the headphones. You have a worse bald spot on the back of your head. Actually, that's not true at all. This patch right here is not a bald patch at all. It's fine. There's nothing there.
That's 100% a lie.
What it is, I guess there was a couple videos where, you know, when I first had started growing out my hair, it wasn't, I guess at first it wasn't like growing in properly right here. And I admit, like, some people showed me some screen grabs or frame grabs and said, Phil, are you aware that maybe you have like a spot in the back of your head with no hair? And then over the years, it filled in. And I asked my hairdresser and my wife about it, and they say, no, it's fine. It's actually, this is your problem. This is the problem right here. There's nothing back there. It sucks.
Here's this hilarious. Phil's going bald. No, I'm not. I have the same exact hairline that I've had since I started on YouTube.
How am I denying? Boy, you're an idiot. Why are you denying baldness? I'm not denying baldness. I just pointed to it. Boy, you're an idiot. Okay, anyway. I'm going to stop letting idiots piss me off.
No, I haven't thought about using Bosley hair growth formula because this issue right here, like, yeah, it's hard to see. I try to parting my hair now, but it basically didn't start until like about a year ago, I would say. I started to notice it, and it's getting worse now because every day I'm putting on these headphones. It's just making my hair worse right there. But no, I haven't thought about regrowing my hair or anything right now. The funny thing is, on days when I'm not wearing these, all I do in the morning, I wake up and I brush my hair back with water, and it's perfectly fine. It looks fine. There's no part or ever in my hair. It's only the days when I have to wear the headphones that it completely fucks it all up. This guy's name is PKD, and he sent me $1. Says, I wear headsets for 10 hours a day, 4 days a week. I don't have that issue with my hair looking like a fake bald spot. Neither does anyone I work with. You're getting older. It's nothing to try and make excuses for. Wrong, because here's the thing. Here's why you're an idiot. I can tell you, I can smell the saltiness. When I was a kid, I used to wear a baseball hat, a baseball cap, okay, when I used to go to arcades. Now, previously to when I started wearing this particular baseball cap to arcades, I never wore anything on my head. Now, this is when I was a kid. I'm talking, I was a teenager, not like 30s and you say, oh, his hair look. When I was a kid, I started wearing a baseball cap, okay? And I would wear it every day, all weekend, basically. And then at school days, I wouldn't wear it, but whenever I went out on weekends, I would wear it. I started finding that because I was wearing it every weekend, 3 days in a row, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, my hair started to change. My actual hair, I was a teenager. My hair started to change. The part would be crooked, like my hair would stay in a different positioning and stuff because the hair would be kept in a certain way by the hat over those weeks. And I'd say it was probably about a 6-month period that I noticed the changes. And once I did, I stopped wearing the hat and my hair went back to normal. So, you're an idiot.
Wow, you look old. Thanks. I mean, okay, I do. I'm 37 years old, going on 38. And I have a very stressful life with a lot of shit going on. I'm not surprised if I look old. Thanks a lot. I appreciate that.
It's very salty, but it also has this like sour flavor to it. It does. I've got this aftertaste in my mouth. Ugh. That just, it's not going away. It's a lingering saltiness in my mouth that is just not very pleasant.
Froggin's teared and said, I don't know why people are making a big deal of balding. My dad and grandpa had male pattern baldness. I'm sure I'll get it someday too. I bet these kids won't think it's funny when they get older and find themselves balding. Again, they do it. They do it because they want to find a shortcoming in someone else to make them feel good about themselves. They more than likely are... Well, that was outside. My window's open. It scared me. I was like, what the hell's that noise? They're most likely the most ugly motherfuckers on the planet.
What the fuck was that?
But you notice they're the ones hiding behind their computers saying this stupid shit about others, right? Like anyone cares. Like I don't know that I have this right here, right? Like I don't see this. Of course I fucking see it. I'm not blind. But why the hell am I going to talk about it or dwell on it? It's just something that's there. You guys don't care about it. I'm wearing headphones all fucking day anyway, so why are you bringing it up on a stream? Oh, because it's a shortcoming of mine that makes you feel better about yourself because you're an ugly motherfucker that probably looks like a bear's asshole. So, there you go. Thanks a lot for bringing it up. Okay, then. I'm just going to ban. Nerve says, I can't believe over 300 people are talking to this rotten person. I know, it's remarkable, isn't it? That over 300 people care about me and don't give a crap about you. What are you doing with your life is the question here, right? And by the way, enjoy the permanent ban.
Platinum Diaper Gaming Charity says, we have all a mental age we internally identify with. You said you feel physically old. How do you feel mentally? I would say probably in my 20s. I'm definitely not a teenager anymore, but I certainly don't feel super old in my head. Like, I do feel youthful because the things that I'm into, you know, video games and pop culture are youthful topics that younger people like. I don't feel like I'm super old. Even though I'm 37 years old, I seriously don't feel in my head that I'm 37 years old. I'd say probably mid-20s is kind of where I'm probably going to be stuck. A lot of people get stuck, and that's kind of how I feel. Like a mid-20s vibe, you know? AB317 tipped me $1. Says, can I get unbanned? I did nothing wrong. All right, what are the chances I check this guy and he actually did nothing wrong? What do you guys think? Let's take some bets. What are the chances I look this guy up, AB317, and he actually did nothing wrong? What are the odds, the over-under on this one? Bugged online play mechanics, nothing he could do. Why do you stream on Twitch when you are already live on YouTube? Bugged blocking mechanics. Ack. AB317, you are a moron! That's why you're banned.
Alright guys, so last chance. I'll get my hat off now. Oh my god, look at the disgusting mess. Oh! It's bothering me. Oh, my hair came off. The hat ripped my hair right off my head. Because I'm a balding old man. Oh my god, I'm such a balding old man. Idiots. So stupid. Okay. By the way, hint, hint. Save the pig! What the heck? A pig with a party hat. Hello, Mr. Piggy. Ziggy Piggy. Save the pig, the game. The whole game you're trying to save the pig's life. Help! Phil has indoctrinated children who send him money, blatantly milking for money. It's a money pit. It's gone, just gone like that. In an instant, fucking gone. I just care about money. I just can't help it. I eBay. Contributions are mandatory, but I need your help. I am appealing directly to you. No decency, no respect, no common sense, no fucking maturity. Is the guy who just doesn't get reality.